How's it going, YouTube? Back with another sugar-free review. And I usually don't review a knife after I make scales for it, but that's how this one's going. Customer sent this in, wanted some scales, or a scale, and figured I'd make a video while I had it. Of course, this is the Hinderer XM-24. From all the prices I've seen online, looks like these are $5.95, which is out of my budget for sure. Let's go over the specs. Got a 4-inch S45VN blade. Got a good looking stone wash and a flat grind. They're calling this a spear point on website. I guess I can see that. Got a 0.185 millimeter blade, or 0.185 inch blade stock, or 4.7 millimeter, which is really thick, probably the thickest of any knife I've ever reviewed. But that kind of goes with the theme on this knife. Overall length is 9.15 inches, so definitely XL in my opinion. I don't really have any good comparisons, but Spyderco PM2 and my Kanu Padre in the same type of handle material, and does not look as good as the Hinderer, because I made it a long time ago. But yeah, way bigger in both of those. You have a 5.4 inch handle, and with my scale it's 6.61 inches wide. I didn't measure it before at G10. Closed width in the pocket from here to here is 1.69 inches. You got T8 on your 3 screws. You have some sort of flat head on the pivot. You got Phillips on the clip. So, smorgasbord. And with my scale and backspacer I added, it is 7.8 ounces. Definitely a thick one, but it was heavy before that, so don't really matter. Not a deep carry clip, or I wouldn't call it deep carry. It is not reversible. It's tip up or tip down, and you're gonna need a belt if you carry this. It's gonna pull your pants down. But I couldn't carry a $600 knife. I'd just keep it in a safe and take it out and stare at it, but that's just me. The handle I made is Damtanium camo carbon, which is USA made, and I put a slight contour on it just to bring out some lines. That's what the customer wanted. Kind of looks like it's framed almost. Did not come with the backspacer, but I made a matching backspacer, and my camo carbon was not thick enough to make a backspacer, so I made 2. That is 2 backspacers. You got 2 deployment methods. You got this kind of a big flipper tab, and you got your studs, but you got to keep your finger off the lock bar. Does drop really nicely, but has a thick blade. Like I said, no backspacer. It did come with a lanyard hole, but I kind of blocked that off. The owner didn't need it. Do have a good sharpening tool. You're gonna need it, 'cause, from what I've heard, they don't do an awesome heat treat. Not really sure on what they do, but yeah, this has got a cult following for sure. I don't really understand Man, I know it's USA made, but is that really the only reason? I know some people like thick and chunky knives, so who knows? It definitely looks a lot better now. Let's go over my dislikes. Quite a lot, but these are all just my personal opinion. Of course, it could be a lot lighter. The blade could be thinner, and the flipper's kind of obnoxious. Like, you don't need all of that. I always like seeing the lock cut out on the inside, and the flat head for the pivot. I'm not sure why they do that. Just takes it that little bit longer to open it up. I do like that the hardware is very long screws and tough. That's nice. Yeah. Cool knife if you're into it. Not my cup of tea, but yeah. Glad they got to do a video on one. This side's titanium, didn't mention that. Yeah. That's all I got for this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give me a like and a comment, and see you on the next one.